If you're a high performer, then you probably know this cycle. 1 week, flawless discipline, perfect meals, workouts, your sleep is dialed in. And the next week, it's takeout, you skip the gym, and you're staying up late saying, oh, I'll start Monday. It's the all or nothing trap that I know all too well. And the truth is, it's not about food or fitness or even willpower. At the root of it, it's perfectionism. Perfectionism whispers, if I can't do it perfectly, it's not worth doing at all. That's why one cookie becomes a binge. That's why one missed workout becomes a wasted week. Psychologists call this black and white thinking. It's distortion. Success or failure, all or nothing. But life and health actually live in the messy gray. Here's the deeper psychology. Perfectionism isn't really about high standards. It's about avoiding shame. And if I can't control everything, it feels safer to quit than to fail. And when perfectionists lose control, the pendulum swings straight into chaos. The irony, the tighter we grip, the bigger the collapse. And because perfectionists tie self-worth to achievement, one slip feels like an identity crisis. If I can't be flawless, then who am I? Perfectionism isn't just in your head. Dr. Amy Appigian, in her new book, The Biology of Trauma, explains that all or nothing patterns are often signs of state dysregulation. When the nervous system is stuck in survival mode, fight, flight, or freeze, it narrows into black and white thinking. That's why willpower collapses when stress spikes. This isn't weakness, it's biology. And until we calm the nervous system, perfectionism will keep showing up as rigid rules, self-criticism, and a rebound into nothing. Here's the paradox. Perfectionists actually achieve less long term because when the cost of mistakes is too high, they avoid challenges. They burn out. They quit early. Meanwhile, the person who tolerates imperfection, the one who says progress over perfection, outpaces the perfectionist every time. Now layer this with biology. When your nervous system is stressed, tired, or overloaded, your willpower collapses. So it's not that you're weak. It's that your state overrides your strategy. It's why perfection collapses into nothing. Dr. Amy's work reminds us that perfectionism isn't about laziness or lack of discipline. It's your biology doing its best to protect you. But when the nervous system is dysregulated, that protection looks like rigid rules, harsh criticism, and the eventual swing into nothing. Her book, The Biology of Trauma, just came out this week, and it's a powerful guide for anyone who wants to understand why these patterns keep repeating. In Atomic Habits, James Clear breaks it down simply. Every action is a vote for your identity. You don't need perfect days, but you do need consistent votes. Habits compound like interest. One walk, one better meal, one earlier bedtime. These are small deposits that grow over time. Environment matters more than motivation. Put sneakers by the door, prep your protein in advance, set a bedtime alarm. When your environment removes friction, it just sort of backs up your willpower. Here's how to escape the perfectionism trap. Define a floor and not a ceiling. Set your bare minimum, your non-negotiables. So maybe your bare minimum is to move for 10 minutes and to make sure that you prioritize protein with your meals and that we're shutting screens off 60 minutes before sleep. If you do more, great. But if life explodes, you know what the bare minimum is that you need. Aim for 90% compliance over the week. That means you plan 10% flex. That's planned flexibility with zero guilt. Having one non-negotiable keeps you grounded. Maybe it's I always eat my protein first, or screens go off 60 minutes before bed. One rule that you won't budge on that creates stability or safety, even when the rest of life is chaos. When you blow it, here's the reset. In the morning, hydrate, eat a protein breakfast. In the middle of the day, get 20 minutes of movement. Take a walk after dinner and shut your devices off an hour before bed. That's it. Take one day to restore momentum. No waiting till Monday, no punishment, just progress. Atomic Habits reminds us that every small choice is a vote for our identity. And Dr. Amy's work helped me to see that the nervous system dysregulation isn't something that we just muscle through. Perfectionism is a trap. Trust me, I know. If this message hits home, I highly recommend Dr. Amy's new book, The Biology of Trauma. It connects the dots between trauma, biology, and behavior and helps explain why so many high performers get stuck in perfectionism and burnout. I've had the pleasure of speaking with her, and her work is truly groundbreaking. Make sure you get her book. If you are a leader or you're ready to lead, and you've ever found yourself wishing someone else would step up, just consider this. What if we are the ones that we've been waiting for? Watch my episode on leadership and let's talk about what it really means to lead, starting with ourselves.